Ladies and gentlemen, today is episode number 3 of the Rags to Riches. The goal for the entire series is to get from Red Blue Camp all the way get to the highest arena of the Hall of Masters. And as you can tell that the background is different because I know last time we were in the Yellow Stadium, right now we are now in the White Wasteland. And if you may know by that, I am now on the 12 win streak, so which means we need to somehow do is to get the 8 win streak to get the fast track promotion from White Wasteland to Elite Dungeon. Which is why we're going to be playing some more games in the actual ranked match. Let's just get right into it. Alright guys, so we're going to go up against this guy named Danny Nicholas that is on the 4 win streak. That is actually interesting. Okay, so for that, we're going to be going for the strategy of, I'm been thinking about trying out probably Tap Farm and Ice because last video I did use the strategy here, so let's see what we got. Now remember, we're on the map of Mayan here because I know we did get the long map like this. I know for our goal here is to try to get the win. Okay, so we started off with Quincy here, so we're going to start off with Gwendolyn as going to be her hero here, so not sure what is the best spot for Gwendolyn, but I think we're going to do is we're going to place down Gwendolyn like right about here. And then we're going to go for the Tasher like right about here, which is going to be on the actual spot. But yeah, we're going to be using the strategy of Tap, Farm, and Ice. We're not using Village because I don't have Village unlocked. Oh, it's actually Bloom boosting me. Oh, whoa, chill, bro. Why are you Bloom boosting me with some stuff here? I have no clue, but this guy wants me to somehow get the quick win. Like, I am not kidding, guys. This guy is literally on the 4 win streak mark. But as for that, he's going for the Boomerang as going to be his first tower. So, looks like he's going to be running with some type of Boomer strategy. Also, we should probably go for the even faster shooting, by the way, just able to play safe. Now, I know for those who may not know why did we decide to bring on Gwendolyn along with Tap, Farm, and Ice. Well, that's a good question, because with this Gwendolyn hero, this will allow us to buff Ice, because with the heat up buffs like this, it's going to be helping out very much a ton, especially whatever if you do prefer get rush with some type of strategies like this. But I think with that, we're going to go for our first farm, like right about now. We forced on the tower boost earlier ago, which I'm very surprised that this guy decided to do that. Okay, he's got super, so he's going to be running with the strategy of Boomer and Super, which is actually pretty interesting here. Okay, so he sent me with some Space Pinks here. Yeah, he sent me with some Space Eco, which kind of makes understandable because every single player decides to able to send Space Eco. They prefer to start going for a farm, but this guy does have super, but he doesn't have the banana farm. So the question is, why is this guy sending me with some Space Eco? I have no idea. But either with that, we're going to try to go for the Blaze Shooter just to be extra safe. Because I know, obviously, with the Blaze Shooter on round 5 against Space Whites, it's going to be helping out a ton here. Also, I forgot to mention that we don't have the Banana Farmer, unfortunately. So, I kind of forgot to buy this at the Battles to Store, which is definitely my bad. But I think we're going to be fine here since I know we're going to try to somehow get the win. Even though we don't have fit tiers, every of the towers unlocked. Because I know fit tier is going to be cost like 1,500 per monkey money. So, whatever, if I'm going to unlock my first ever fit tier, I think this might be the way I could try to unlock one single fit tier upgrade with this tower or whatever. But we might unlock any of the fit tier upgrades very soon because I know fit tier upgrades for any towers is going to be like $1,500 per monkey money. So, it's not going to be easy to unlock those, but I think we're going to go for it is we'll go for the Ice Monkey like right about here because this will be the upgrade to the good old of the Abrilment because otherwise if we don't have Camel Detection here, then we have to somehow do is have the Abrilment up. Because with this tower like this, it's going to allow us to decamo any storm out of the Bloom types. I'm going to go for an S farm here just in case. And looks like he is going for... Okay, he's got Village all the way at the top right. So he's going to be running with Boomer, Village, and Super, which is actually a pretty odd strat. But I think for now, we're going to go for the upgrade to the Abrilment in the next couple of rounds. But it's already round 10. So looks like he sent me with some Space Zebras, which is definitely not okay. I'm hoping that we do somehow survive this because, I mean, this guy does have the Plasma or the Laser Blast. I believe that's the name of the upgrade. Okay, send me with some pinks a lot. I mean, I don't know why this guy sent me with some pinks. But we'll have the Abromer like right about here. And I think this guy does not have any of the priorities for purple popping power. So I don't know if this guy might somehow survive this. If not, he might have to use the level 3 ability from Quincy. Or just go for the Boomer, just go for the upgrade to the, you know, furthermore Glaze to be able to help out against any of the purple rushes. But I think we're going to send it with some LEDs here. I'll send it with some rainbows where purple's over the top. And I think he might somehow be dead to this though. Oh, unless... okay, he leaked. Oh, wow, 40 lives. Okay, so we forced in the tower boost, which I'm very grateful about. But I think we're gonna send like a little bit of sets of rushes here. So we'll send like with some regions, with some purples here. And I think purples is gonna be Okay, we're fine. Maelstrom, and yup, he's dead. He's out of the rush. Oh my god, let's freaking get it, chat. And we actually destroyed his win streak as well, because he's on the 4 win streak. Well, you could tell that he's on a streak breaker, but we did manage to somehow break his win streak, which I'm very happy about. I don't understand why this guy never went for the boomer in the first place. Like, I know this guy did place on the boomer, like, on round 1 or round 2 earlier ago. But all this guy needs to somehow do is to try to go for the more glaze. That way, this will allow us to defend those storm out of the Rainbow Rush, Purple Rush, etc. Because Super Monkey cannot defend like any Gigantally of the rushes with only Plasma Blast. Because if you have the upgrade like this, if I send with some purples, it will directly blast up with the projectile. So that's why you do need the boomerang to be able to help out against any type of rushes. Happens to some players, man. But we're gonna hop into another match here. So I'll catch you guys when we get to the next one. Alright, Short Sepra 6208 is going to be our next opponent. And this time we got the map Oasis. Now we're gonna be running with the strategy of Darling, Farm, and Ice. Let's see what we got. Now, I actually talked about this in my last video that I actually did use the strategy, but unfortunately, my recording did not go through. So we're going to try to run the strategy once again because I know this strategy is actually pretty fun. So let's see if we do manage to start it off with the Darling Gunner, but we do want to start it off with Gwendolyn or the Darling Gunner. So I think we're going to start it off with the Darling Gunner first. And then go for Gwendolyn on round 1. Because don't forget, always go for round 1 hero, whatever, if you do want to get the levelings a bit early on. Now, this guy right here is going to be using the Druid. And looks like he's going to be running with some type of interesting type of Druid strategy. So, with that, we're going to see if we do try to go for Gwendolyn on round 1 for you guys. So, let's go and get that up right about now, chat. Let's do that. And yes, we're definitely going to try to lock in here because I know all the fans we want to somehow do is to try to farm harder. Even though we don't have 5th tiers unlocked for the farm, I do want to somehow try to be able to play safe by going for the better defense up. Because I know I had that game that I used the strategy of Darling, Farm, and Ice on the map Star like this. Because the map that I picked, it was actually a really intense game that I actually did get rushed with some storm out of the type Mus, with some BFBs over the top. Like that rush was actually really huge. But we're going to go for a farm like right about now. This will be my first farm. And he's going for 3 Druids, which is actually pretty odd though. Okay, so he's definitely going to be playing safer here, which I don't even know what in the actual heck this guy will be doing. He's going for the Druid of the Jungle? No way this guy's going for the Druid of the Jungle. What the heck is he doing? Also, I forgot to buy farmers again. Oh my god, I always forget to buy farmers. Forgive me that I didn't buy farmers here. Like, I know. I always forget to buy farmers like that in the first place. But I think for now, we're going to try to go for our second farm here. Also, I forgot to send it with some space pinks. Oh my god, I always forget to send it with some space pinks every time when round 4 starts. Well, it doesn't really matter though. But what we're going to do is we're about to go for our second farm here. Also, is he going to die to the... No, he's going to die to the sets of space wides on this round. There's no way this guy might be dead to space wides. Imagine this guy might die here. Let me try to Bloom Boost it. Oh my god, he just died. I mean, bro, I don't know why this guy went for the Druid of the Jungle in the first place, but for some Druid players out there, you do want to start it off with the hard vengeance first, go for the top path, then just able to go for the hard dungeons and you'll be fine against that. Like, that guy's actually playing, like, not that great in my part, but we're gonna hop into another match here. I know the game's rather short, I don't know what to say, but I'll see you guys when we get to the next one. Alright, so our next game we got is going to be on the map Off Tai. Now, we're on the 14 win streak, which means we do need to have, like, I think 6 win streak to order to get the fast track promotion. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring out the tap farm with strategy as going to be the OG. Now, if you guys may seem familiar about this map here, this map is actually the same thing from Battles 1. Now, Battles 1 is actually pretty different than Battles 2 because, first of all, the off-time map is actually different because the background, you could tell that the water is on top. But if you could tell that on Battles 1 on the map like this, it's actually one of the soccer background that you guys have seen this before. But if you guys have ever played Battles 1, if you ever play this map like this, then basically the offside map is actually different than the other one as well. Like this map, because I know obviously, for example, if I go for the strategy of Dart Strat, like let's just say Dart Farm Ace, that used to be one of the best type of Dart strategy in the whole Battles 1 history. Because usually with the Start Monkey strat, you can start off with the Dart right here, and the Juggernaut spot should be on the perfect spot like this. So yeah, every player decides to use the strategy, like let's just say DFA, Dart Farm Ace, which is going to be the actual strategy. Everybody in this game here, especially with the competitive DFA players, decide to run with a strat like this though. So that's why I love using Dart Farm Ace like back in the OG days. Like if you guys do remember that. Oh my god, that strategy was absolutely insanely good. Whatever if you face off against DFA versus DFA players all the time. But for now, what we're going to try to do is to try to keep on farming all the way. Now, as for this guy, he's going to be running with Quincy, but he's going for the Wizard plus with the Buccaneer. Well, first of all, I know the Buccaneer is not going to be on a great position spot because for example, about these rushes here, how in the world exactly are you going to try to somehow defend like any type of rush and battles too? Well, it might be pretty impossible for some players to decide to use some type of bow strat or some type of sub strategy. Also, we're gonna leak a lot here, right? We're fine. We got the Blaze Shield prepared, perfection. So we're gonna go ahead and start going for the next farm. And yes, I know, guys, I gotta buy farmers here, I know, but every time people are gonna be yelling in my comments saying,
yo, go buy farmers.
I know, chat. I'll buy farmers after this game here, because sometimes I keep forgetting to buy farmers here, because farmers are gonna be helping out, especially by automatically collected from the balloon traps, sniper farms, I think heli farms, banana farms, etc. Like, you need to get banana farmers to be able to help out, because they will automatically collect it with along with it though. But I think with that, we're going to keep on farming like right now to go for the great production. And after that, we're going to go for a wizard like right about here, because this will be the upgrade to the necromancer for my wizard. And it's already round 8 by the way, so let's see if we do rather prefer go for the Guild Shimmer, because this upgrade will allow us to decamo any sort amount of the Bloons type with some camos. So we'll go for a third farm right now. And it's got the destroyer. He's going for the wizard actually, so that is actually pretty clever to see of how this guy will be playing like that. But we'll see what's going to happen before we go all the way get to the highest advantage round here. But again, our goal is to not go for all the way get to round 30 or the highest advantage. Because again, if I do go all the way get to the highest advantage round with along with the strategy, then otherwise we're not going to somehow survive this without even someone having the better defense up in battles too. So I do want to go for the upgrade to the Necro like as of right now. So let's go ahead and get that up. And we'll try to keep on sending with some Reds Eco. I did not mean to do that, but what in the actual heck was that rush? Bro! I was not even locked in here because... Okay, level 3. Oh, okay, I did not mean to use the level 3, but... I meant to do is to try to use the level 3 ability. Plus with that, it's going to defend that for sure. Like, I literally messed up that play so badly though. Please do not try to sell all your farms here, because I got so a little bit of a panic because I thought I had the level 3 back, but I totally forgot that the level 3 will allow us to defend those purple rushes for sure. So that was actually my bad, chat. I do apologize. I think for now, we're going to keep on farming all the way here. Also, we should probably go for the monkey bank a bit early, since I did not go for the monkey bank in the first place though. So we'll go for that, and we'll try to farm on all the way here, and we'll see if we can try to go for the upgrade to the IMF loan. So right now it's already round 16. Yup, round 16 is here, because I know round 17 or round 18 is going to be coming up with some more rushes. So if I do have to go for the upgrade to the Bear Revenge here, then I think for the best majority here is to try to survive this. So we'll try to send up with some eco here, and looks like he is definitely going to try to somehow able to play safe. Even though all I know that this guy will be going for the wizard, plus he's going for the buccaneer. But the ultimate question is, does this guy will defend like one single of the F-Mall rushes? Well, we're gonna find out probably in the next round or so, because all I know that this guy will be defending. He will have the level 3 prepare, plus he's got the destroyer like all the way here, and he should be fine against like any type of mall rushes and battles too. So we'll have this upgrade like right about here. Also, there's a lot of time for space. Was that like a group purples, or is it something? I think that might be some type of... Oh, that might be bad actually here. Hold up. Okay, I'm gonna tower boost because... What the heck, bro? Bro, get out of here, man. Get out of here with the rush, man. I'll try to send regulars back to him, just aim with the pressure against that. Okay, let me bloom boost. Oh, he's got sniper. Oh, he's so dead. Oh my god, he died. Okay. Well, all I know, this guy reviewed his third tower here, but why would this guy decide to hide his third tower? Like, I have no clue, man. But we did win 3 games for today. I actually want to do one more game because I know the second game was rather short. So we'll hop into our last and final match. So I'll catch you guys when we get to the next one. Alright, final game for today's video. We got the map DOS, which is actually one of the longest maps ever in Battles 2. So yeah, this is one of the best maps, or not the best maps as usual, but this is one of the best type of late game maps that people decide to run it inside a Bonanza game mode, or any type of game mode they rather prefer though. But since all I know that I have not played on the map DOS for a very long time, I decided to pick the strategy of Gwendolyn, Darling, Boat, and Ice, because you could tell that you could fit a lot of time for both spots on the water. Also, I forgot I didn't go for round 1 Gwendolyn, so I was not paying attention on my side, so that is just pretty dumb. But either way, we did get the map DOS here, because I know this is one of the longest maps that I really miss DOS, by the way, because if you guys know me about DOS, this used to be one of the longest maps that you could try somehow go all the way get to the highest advantage round for epic late game, let's just say if you go for a Banessa strategy, like go for Ice Village and Super, or any type of Super Monkey strategy inside of Banessa game mode. Oh my god, that strategy will go all the way get to the highest advantage, like go all the way get to round 100. Like imagine if there's an opponent decides to lead down some lives here or anything else. Okay, tower boost. So looks like he is definitely going to somehow be fine against that because he did one for the sniper. Very interesting strategy that this guy will be using because I thought this guy would be going for maybe Darling Village Super, which is going to be my only guess. But he has Gwendolyn as going to be your hero here. So we'll have this up to the Merchantman here because I know obviously we do have Buccaneer unlocked because with this Buccaneer, it's going to make you much money, whatever, if you try to get up to the Merchantman spam or we get to the favorite trades here. But unfortunately, we don't have the fit-tier upgrades unlocked for my Buccaneer. So I do want to somehow try to play safe by going for the Share Defense here. Because I know our goal is to try to somehow get the easiest win here. Because I know we have the map docks. But I think the best majority way to able to somehow rush your opponent with some type of strategy. Is he fine? Hold up. This guy might be dead early, right? Come on, bro. Just tower boost already, bro. You literally tower boosted way too late. And your defense is not that great, though. You need to somehow go for the powerful darts to be able to help out against that. I mean, we're in the white wasteland. Like, I understand. But, dude, I want this guy to survive this without somehow screwing up for this early game rounds here. Because all this guy needs to somehow do is to try to go for the level 3 ability. Go for the semi-automatic for the sniper. And you should be fine against that. Well, I'm hoping that this guy will survive this. Because I do not know if this guy does have the Super Monkey, which is going to be his last tower. But we'll go for another Buccaneer right about here, so we'll do that. And we have to prepare ourselves to try to somehow defend those rushes for sure, because he did went for the he went for the laser shot for the Dawn Gunner all the way get to the bomb right, or the left, sorry. Why am I said right? But he went for the bomb left for the Dawn Gunner with the laser shot. He also went for that the same thing as well. But the question is, does this guy rather prefer go for the Hydro, or this guy will somehow stick with the all-out rushes? Like, I'm not too sure, chat. Alright, let's get the Hydro up, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll send it with some mixed eco with some Bloons here. And hopefully for the best here, we're gonna see if we do try to somehow play safe. Because I know, obviously, this guy does not know exactly how to defend those storm out of the rushes. Because, you know, these strategies that are pretty good, whatever, if you try to somehow try out some type of different strategies, like some type of eco strat, late game strategies, etc. I think some majority of people decide to run with some type of late game strategy on the map like this. Like, for example, if they decide to run with the Darling Village and Super, but with the hero of Gwendolyn, well, not just Gwendolyn itself, but with the other heroes like Benjamin, I think Benjamin's going to be helping out because basically with along with Benjamin will make you much money per caches, and it's going to be pretty useful, whatever, if you try to get used to it in all the battles too. But I think for the next few rounds, we're going to try to send in with some rushes on round 22, because I know obviously that this guy needs to somehow do is to try to somehow defend it by going for the plasma incinerator, maybe go for the main mob or something like that. But it's already round 17 and looks like we are going for the upgrade to another one as well for the Merchantman. And yes, you could always send it with some yellows eco all the way and then mix it with some pinks eco, or you could do the same thing with some yellows here with some mixed eco with some mixed yellows over the top, like whatever you want to do. That way you can easily somehow make you much eco as much of times here, because imagine if you guys don't eco in the early game, plus if you're on round 17, if you do have the lowest advantage eco, then you won't have enough money to go for a spare up by going for sure defense and battles too. Like, you need to go for the Hydro, for example, go for the plasma incinerator against the ZMG rushes or something like that. But I think we're gonna go for a rush on round 22 with some ZMGs, even though this guy might try to defend that rush for sure, or I don't even know if this guy might try to defend that rush, but we will find out if this guy will try to defend it, because I'm a bad feeling that he might not defend in my opinion. But we could try to go for another Dawn Gunner, which is going to be upgraded to the plasma incinerator here. So we'll have this up like maybe right about here. Well, for the later rounds here, because I want to try to have the plasma incinerator prepared in case if there's any type of tight lab rush or tight surrender rushes. So we will have this upgrade to the Merchantman or the favorite trace just in case. And it's already found on round 20, so we'll have this upgrade to the plasma incinerator very, very soon though. Okay. This might not be as good because I do want to send like a really big ZMG rushes in the next few rounds, because I'm not even sure if this guy will try to defend that ZMG rush for sure. Because imagine this guy might defend the ZMG rushes, then we'll try to send with some fortifies just to make it a little bit hard though. But yeah, we'll send right about now with some ZMGs. And all this guy needs to somehow do is to try to counter with some ZMGs. Well, not ZMGs, but some tight rushes in the next round here. Also, he did use the level 10 ability, but I think this might be not enough though. So I'm assuming he is definitely going to be dead to some sort amount of the ZMGs. Unless this guy might counter me as well. Like, dude, you gotta counter me with some tight ceramic rush. Like, send me a rush, my friend. Send me a rush. Like, you're not going to defend that rush here. Okay, we'll go for the fortified ZMG rushes. I mean, you're definitely dead here. You're definitely dead. Okay, fine. We'll sell all my both farms. I guess we'll sell everything. I mean, dude, you're not defending. You're not defending. Oh, maybe he's defending. Hold up. Oh, this might not be enough for this guy. This might not be enough. Oh, he actually defended. No way. What? Okay, round 25. I mean, dude, he's dead. You're dead to the rush. Also, I don't have to come at me email, fortunately, because I'm on my new account. So, looks like he is not going to survive this, chat. So, yep, you're not surviving this. I mean, bro, come on. Just counter me with some tight ceramic rushes. Like, I want to see some rushes for sure. Like, you're not defending on my side. Let's go ahead and go for the Buccaneer just in case. So, I think he is definitely dead here. He went for the Phoenix. I think he's dead. Right? Come on, bro. Come on, at least counter me. He's saying yes. I mean, just at least counter me with some tight ceramics. That way, you wouldn't have won that. I mean, guys, these players never ever send me with some rushes. Like, they want to somehow defend that ZMG rushes. Like, you're not going to somehow defend that all-out rush. Like, all I have to do is send it with some ZMGs. So that way that this guy will somehow be fine here. But again, this guy should have done is to try to counter me with some tight ceramics. Because imagine if I don't have defense up, if I have no towers on the map like this, then I could do is to try to troll myself to try to see if this guy might send me with some tight ceramic rushes. I mean, this guy couldn't just counter me with some tight ceramic, so that way this guy couldn't get the win. That was just pretty bad for him though. But for now, we are now on a 16 win streak on my Rags to Riches account. So I think for the next video or the next episode of the Rags to Riches, I think we're going to try to get the 4 win streak by entering to Let Dungeon. Because I know you need like 4 win streak to get the 10 win streak to get fast track promotion to get to the next arena. That is going to be it for today's Rags to Riches series. So I hope you guys do all enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new here. And also while you're at it, drop a like on today's video if you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in the next part of the video. Peace.